Difference between flat slab and conventional slab. What is a flat slab? What is a conventional slab? What are the main differences and what are the main features of each of these type of slabs will be discussed today. I am Prasad from Structural Guide. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. You may get the notification on new videos. What is a slab and why it is used? Slab is one of the structural member that supports the floor. It supports the whole floor. Generally, the most of the load except the wall load on the beam are applied on slab. Most of the load, now except now, bolt loads generally applied to the beams, directly beams. But sometimes the bolts are built on the slab also. It's depend on your design. So slab is the most widely used or mostly used element to carry the flow load to the beams or the supports. It transfers the applied load to its support, such as beams, walls, or columns. Depending on the type of slab, the structural behavior is different from one to another. There are different types of slabs, but generally slabs is the most widely used element or the area filler in the structure. What is a conventional slab and why it is being used? It is the slab that has support along the edges. It supports its edges. One or more edge could be supported by other structural elements like beams or walls. Say now, if it is one edge is supported, we say it is a cantilever slab. There may be two edges supporters. Two edges may be free. Those also kind of a intermediate cantilever types slabs. If you have a three edges support, we can consider it as slabs, or else it could be supported in the four edges. Now, depending on the behavior or the depending on the load transfer mechanism, there are two categories: one way and two way. In one way slab, load transfer will be in one direction. Two way slab, load transfer will be in both the directions. The span ratio, shorter span to long span ratio, is considered to differentiate this one way and two way slab. Slabs having shorter span to long span ratio equal or smaller than 2, then they are called the two way slabs. If it is greater, we say they are one way slabs. This is here the only difference is the load transfer mechanism. One, these concrete reinforcement concrete conventional slabs are mostly economical than other type of slabs. What is a flat slab and why it is being used? No supports like beams around the edge of the slabs. So at edges, no support or the supporting elements, and also no edges or no supports connecting the beams and columns in most of the site, other than drop channel or drop beams. It is mostly a continuous slabs without edges at the soffit. No edges, so it's a flat slab like top surface of the slab. Bottom you don't find any edges or any supporting element like beams other than the columns. Used to reduce the float flow height. We can reduce the float flow height because the beam space normally we can't use, then we can reduce the float flow height. Generally costly when compared to the conventional slabs because it doesn't have much supports like beams, therefore we have to increase the thicknesses. When the span increases, drop panels may be constructed or may be required. Having a column head and wider beams with smaller depth are constructed when the span is high. Shear is critical. Now, not like the normal conventional slabs, here the shear is critical because it is supported by a small area like columns or any drop panel or whatever. Small area, not like conventional slabs. We have a continuous support. Here we use small support. Then In the designs, we consider column strip and middle strip concept to design these slabs. With that, we end the today discussion. So today we discuss about slab types, that is conventional slabs and the flat slabs. So the main key features and main differences of these two were discussed today. Thank you very much. We meet again from new video.